Good morning. Happy Monday, if there is such a thing, right? I want to take a little time and talk about something that if you're running the introductory level software, there's a thing called the Drummond lines, and that software does not draw the Drummond lines for you. If you're using the silver or the above, then the charts or you have the ability to turn the lines on and off and put those on your chart. So I want to show you what they look like for the folks that have not gone through the lessons yet. This is pretty important stuff, and the basics of these lines are connecting the highs and lows of bars, or the highs and lows of the bars through the PL dot, and it gives us some very interesting support and resistance areas. Now on this weekly chart, I have drawn put these light colored lines here. Weekly 5-1 and weekly 6-1. And what a 5-1 is, through the top of this bar, through the top of this bar, projected down into the future on the bar that's forming for this week right now. Okay, so that's a 5-1 up. And on the over here on the monthly chart, and on the monthly chart, that 5-1 would come up through the bottom of these two bars right up here. So this is the monthly 5-1 down, and we have a 5-1 up on the weekly chart. So there's some interesting ranges forming here that we can start to look at. Also, when we talk about the 6-1, so the 6-1 is the current, or the last form, the bottom of this last forming bar on the weekly chart through the PL dot, and the PL dot would be drawn in between these two bars. So you would run that 6-1 line up through there, right up to here. So that's a 6-1 down. And on the weekly chart, we'd be drawing it right through here, and that would be a 6-1 up. So this is kind of defining our range for this week and this month, and we'll see how that plays out. The same kind of philosophy or methodology applies here when you're looking at these ranges. This 6-1 down, for instance, on the monthly chart, the 5-1 down on the monthly chart, and when the lower time period gets up into that area, are we seeing a yes pattern or a no pattern? Are those lines starting to hold, or are they starting to break? Are we starting to see the lower time period PL dots moving down? Right now on the daily chart, we're obviously in a pretty strong trend, and we're getting up into this area of monthly 5-1 and 6-1, or we're in that area, which corresponds up in this range here. That's a long way away from the PL dot on the daily chart. Now we have support at the weekly PL dot, but down here is the weekly live and weekly PL dot area. So for instance, lower time period starts to roll over in the area of this monthly 5-1 and 6-1 down. Early indication maybe we're going to see a daily PL dot refresh. So you can draw these, they're very easy to draw. You can also show you another one here. This is a 5-9, and a 5-9 is from the bottom of this bar to the top of this bar projected onto the bar that's forming for this week, which puts a 5-9 down up here at the monthly envelope top. So now we're starting to see for this week that there are two areas of resistance: higher time period monthly envelope top and the weekly 5-9. So prices up in that range might be a good stopping point. If we do see a really strong rally this week, you have a good idea where it's probably going to stop. Also want to point out, when we looked at where the market went on Friday, that's a daily 5-9 down, and that's where the market stalled out. And Right now we're bouncing around up above that from the overnight market. We'll see what happens. But these are some of the two of the Drummond lines, well actually three of the Drummond lines I want to show you that you can put on your charts. Again, very helpful stuff. And it's the same drill of looking at what's the lower time period doing in these areas of support resistance. And when we start to see these areas line up, multiple time periods on top of each other, pretty good idea that we're going to see some market, we're going to see some termination of a move there. So that's it for this morning. Happy trading, everyone. Please like and subscribe to our videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.